Jordyn. I'm going to do my presentation over exercise and well-being. We all know like positive psychology, doing the things you like. So I chose to do a poster board. I know obviously you guys can't all read it, so everything that's up there is on your handouts. As you see, I'm going to be talking about 4 major things, and there's blanks, so you guys are going to need to fill those in. But the first thing I'm going to be talking about is stress. And so stress causes the body to produce more of the so-called fight or flight chemicals, which prepare it for emergency. And we all know what it's like to be stressed, be overwhelmed. Yeah, so we all know that. So anyway, exercise releases the dopamine and the endorphins, which are like the happy hormones in our brain, which helps us to regulate stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And so just the release of the endorphins leads to a feeling of euphoria, which helps us to fight the negative effects of stress. And so with a show of hands, we all have like different ways of coping. It could be calling somebody, sleeping, whatever, but with a show of hands, who uses exercise as like their way to deal with stress? So like, yeah, a lot of us. And so for me, running is just like you get to run from your problems for a couple hours and then kind of get back and deal with them. So regular exercise helps you relax and focus better, and it releases the tense muscles that are caused by stress, like back pains, neck pains, or headaches. And so when you feel less stressed, you're able to manage daily challenges better, so that's always good. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is depression. And so obviously there wasn't a lot on this because it is a more serious diagnosis and disorder, but I did find that it can build an alternative treatment approach for depression. And so it can either be a standalone treatment or a combination with medication and or psychological therapy. Obviously, if it's a standalone treatment, it's in somebody who has low symptoms of depression, and it's more common with in combination with medication or psychological therapy. Aerobic and cardio exercises are best for this, and again with like the endorphins, when those are released, these are our body's natural morphine, so it helps with the pain. But I did find an article online, and the author, Doug Moore, he conducted a study, and he found that patients with high depression scores showed significant improvement following a long-term jogging program compared to the patients who did not do the 12-month exercise program. And his results were so evident that he started to encourage health authorities to provide an exercise program while treating depression patients. The third thing we're going to be talking about is self-esteem. And so self-esteem is a key indicator for psychological well-being. People with high self-esteem tend to have high life satisfaction, resilience, and greater achievement in education and work. And low self-esteem tends to be associated with mental illnesses, anxiety, and hopelessness. And so studies have shown that those who participate in physical activity typically have greater physical and overall self-esteem in all ages and both genders. But on a site called Goal Setting Guide, I found a cool article that talks about 6 ways exercise can help improve your confidence. And so the first one, it says it makes you feel better. Exercise helps you feel better physically and mentally, which helps you to develop a positive attitude needed to take on personal goals and situations. Second, it makes you look better. Exercise improves the condition of our bodies, and seeing those results can really make you feel better about the way you look, therefore boosting your confidence. Third, it makes you stronger. Physical strength can give you mental strength. Exercise shows you what is possible when you put your effort into meeting your goals. Fourth, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. It helps you meet small, successful goals, and each time you succeed one of your goals, it gives a sense of accomplishment, therefore, wanting to set another one. So I think we all know that feeling of shedding 20 seconds off your mile or being able to lift 20 more pounds. Like, it's that sense of accomplishment and, motivation to keep going. The fifth one is it reduces stress. So kind of like we talked about earlier, the release of dopamine and endorphins, which make you feel good and help you relax and focus, which again allows you to handle challenges better. And then the last one it said is it makes you smarter. Oxygen helps give valuable oxygen and nutrients to your brain to improve cognitive functioning. And so it helps you feel mentally and physically prepared for the challenges before you, so that you feel better prepared to achieve your goals that you're setting for yourself. And then the fourth topic I'm going to be talking about, the last one, is positive mood. So people with high levels of regular physical activity have been shown to have higher levels of positive emotions such as interest, excitement, enthusiasm, and alertness compared to people with moderate and low levels of physical activity. And exercise makes you feel more energized, you know. Sometimes even like working out in the morning, you get back, you take a shower, and something like you should be exhausted, but you're like, okay, I can start my day. You feel motivated, you know, keep going. So, you know, exercise gives you that energy. It also helps improve sleep quality and problems. So we all know better sleep and more sleep makes us more happier. And then I did find another study involving this, and the authors Hansen, Stevens, and Coast, they conducted a study involving the effects of exercise on mood, and they found that even working out for just 10 minutes increased vigor, decreased fatigue, and decreased negative mood state. And so, yeah, it makes you more happier. So that's all I have. Is there any questions?
So how much, did it say anything about how much you have to exercise in order to feel the effects of it each day, or like weekly?
It all like depended. It did say like make sure you keep like a constant routine of it. And just like with this last study, they found that just like a hard 10 minutes of exercise could have really increased to like make you happier. But a big thing is just constant, not just like a once a week kind of thing that you have like a routine of it. But yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Did you come across anything to be like, like I don't necessarily exercise, but I think dancing is fun, like as far as cardio? Did it mention that it needs to be a certain forcefulness of exerted energy, or just anything effective?
No, and I just said anything that's involving, active, but it did say to like find something that you enjoy, because obviously that's going to make you happier. If you don't like running, then don't run. But if you like dancing, like that could be like your way of doing it,
Okay.
So. But I know you can't not run like in certain sports. So, yeah, I coach be like, well, this doesn't make me happy, so. But on your own exercise, like, yeah.
Well, and I even know, like, even after, like, coach works us really hard and we're, like, dead, you feel a lot more.
You feel, but yeah, your legs
Even
can
if
be
you
killing
hate
you,
it.
but you feel good about it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a detox, isn't it? Like, it helps you get rid of some of the toxins in your body or whatever they say. I don't know.
I didn't read anything on that, but that sounds familiar from like other like readings on it, like this,
Like a health
through
class,
sweating, yeah,
Yeah.
that, yeah, something.
Yeah, somewhere.
Any other questions? Okay.